First opened in 1975, resurrected in 2006, we welcome you inside the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints, here in downtown New Orleans. The kicker, Chase McLaughlin, will get this one started. And off we go from the Superdome. Here comes the All-Pro returner from last year, Rashid Shaheed. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. First and 10. On the ground for the first time, this is Alvin Kamara. And a short pickup to about the 30.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
They'll come up on a second down and 8. Now Rattler gonna throw. That one complete to A.T. Perry. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
They'll throw here on third and short yardage. He's got his man complete to Johnson. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
On the ground, it's Kamara. Out of bounds, but in business. They mark him down near the 2. They get 24 on that one. And just like that, it's first and goal.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll run it here, and it's Connor. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
That one only good for a gain of 1 to the 2 to set up third and goal.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Yes, you have to operate out of the backfield like a traditional running back. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the back.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Chris Olave. Touchdown Saints. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Groupie able to add the extra point. The Saints will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. It'll come out to the 30. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Right to the air. It's Mayfield. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On second down, Baker. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a third down. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. That is caught. He got Godwin. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
It's a really critical conversion here because after not scoring on your opening drive, you just can't afford to follow that up with a 3-and-out. So you find yourself down 7-0. Sustain this drive and at the very least, see if you can come away with some points.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. Even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
They need 8 as they come up for third down. They send Evans in motion. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Going up top for Evans. And that is incomplete. He was trying to fit that one into Mike Evans. And that'll set up fourth down. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. Finding room at the 35. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success late.
No chance at all. He'll go down.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
A run here with Kamara. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to third down. Here's Rattler. And that is incomplete. Chris Olave, the intended receiver. And now it's fourth down. The Saints will punt this one away. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down.
At their own 44-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Now Mayfield. Open man, the tight end, Brevin Jordan. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And there wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
Second down throw for Mayfield. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a first down. 18 yards on the pickup there, and a first down. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Off the play fake, it's Mayfield. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And this will be incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
On play action, Mayfield. Taking off.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Got to get it to the 28, but now it's 3rd down. Throwing is Baker. And that is incomplete.
On that 3rd down, they thought an easy way to pick it up and get some positive yards would go to their quick game, but it didn't seem like the receiver and the quarterback were on the same page, and now brings up 4th down.
McLaughlin's kick is good. And the Bucs are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Throwing is Rattler. Open man down the field. It's Olave. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line.
That's good for our Saints.
They'll run it on 1st down with Connor. And he'll work this down inside the 35. The big defensive lineman, Vita Vea, on the stop. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Here's a 2nd and 6. Rattler now back to throw. Quick throw taken in. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
One quarter in the books. They'll run on first down with Kamara. And a good tackle out wide will hold them to a gain of just 3. They face second down and 7. Throwing now is Rattler. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. On third down, they'll set up to throw. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You have to come down with those opportunities. You're not going to get your hands on the ball very often as a defensive player. And when you do, let alone in the end zone, those are plays you just have to make.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Saints go out to a 10-3 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Here's first and 10. Now Vaughn. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. They'll send their tight end left. Throwing on second down, Mayfield. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down. A pickup of 8.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
On first and 10, here's Baker. This one complete to Jordan. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
Running is Vaughn. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They drop him in the backfield.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
So the hope is, when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
And that is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. To complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Here's Jake Camarda now, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Now, faking the give. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
He was brought down by Lavonte David. A gain of 1 brings up third down and 9.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down. Looking to throw, Rattler. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Take over first and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. They go play action with Mayfield. Pass pulled in by Vaughn. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass, get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. That's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Mayfield. That's caught. Trey Palmer. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. Carry here for Vaughn. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. It sets up fourth down. That is not going to do it. Tried to bite off a lot with that one. It's no good. And they are not able to draw closer.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hands, and results in a completion.
And he's out of bounds in great shape, down at the 15-yard line. That is a big gainer for the Saints. It's a gain of 34.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Now Rattler gonna throw. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete. He was trying to get it to Alvin Kamara that time, and it'll lead to a second down.
Goes without saying, Mike, you have to be smart with the ball, especially down here in the red zone. You're already in scoring position. And I understand they're trying to come away with a touchdown, but at the very least, come away with 3. Worst case scenario is you turn the ball over and you come away with nothing.
Now Kamara. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to third down.
The tackle by Chris Maxwell. That's a gain of 3. It's third and 7.
To throw, it's Rattler. And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on fourth down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They send Evans in motion. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Oh, after the catch, he's hit, and the ball is out. And the defense has it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step 1. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll run with Connor. He gets free. The speed on display. He's in. James Conner. Touchdown, New Orleans. On comes Blake Grupe for the PAT. His kick is good. And the Saints add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll run with the rookie from Oregon. It's Bucky Irving. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Second down and 8. Now Mayfield. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around. but it falls incomplete. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. He'll air one out for Palmer. And he's got it. And he's out of bounds inside the 30. It is a big play for the Buccaneers. An even 40 yards. Here's Mayfield working from the pistol. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down. To throw is Mayfield. Now a screen set up for Vaughn. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into it.
Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. Oh, this pass rush dialed in right now. They get him again. Saints going to use their 2nd timeout. And he missed it. It's no good. And this will remain a 3-score game.
You know, the hardest part about these missed kicks, Mike, is for all the guys that work so hard to put the ball in position to come away with points. You kind of trot off the field. You're hoping that next possession has a different result.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out, go up for an offensive rebound, and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's Rattler. He lets one go, looking for Shaheed. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. A huge play just before the half. And even 30 yards. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. This is caught at the 2. And he'll take it on in. A.T. Perry. Touchdown Saints. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
From deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this one out. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. They send Evans in motion. Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Hi, Coach. Thank you. Two very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Mayfield to throw it here on first down. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On second down, Baker. And he's going to have this one up near the 28.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
On play action, Mayfield. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And this is where the quarterback's improv skills really kind of come into play. The ability to play off platform, throw from different arm angles. It's something that we're seeing a lot play out across the league. And yes, you have to throw from a spot in the middle of the pocket. But if you can only do that, it's hard to play quarterback in today's NFL.
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
And the Buccaneers first down.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down. Here's Mayfield. That is caught at the 3. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
That's just such a tough throw. I mean, that's all arm. Being able to get your body turned and throw back across your body. I mean, it's one thing.
And that big offensive line. Clearing space. He's in. Deuce Vaughn. Touchdown, Tampa.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The tight end Moreau is in motion. On first down, the drive begins with Connor. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Rattler now back to throw. A pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
Throwing is Rattler. Open man is Shaheed. That's complete. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Kamara. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold them to 2 and bring up third down. Looking to throw, Rattler. And that is incomplete.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. Mayfield to throw on first and 10. A first down there on a gain of 12.
We've seen this quarterback have some effective plays with his legs all game today, Mike. He knows when to stay in there and look to pass, but he also knows when it's time to tuck it and go, and he's able to pick up good yardage there.
And that'll be a pickup of 3. Second and 7. Throwing is Mayfield. Godwin working the right side. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath we've seen a few times, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the big one.
And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. A gain there of 21. Good for a Buccaneers first down. Throwing is Baker. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and to also give some credit to the back end, doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away. We see this offense just continue to search for a spark. It's just this entire game, their execution's just been a little bit off, and now here in the second half, they find themselves down by multiple scores. They're going to have to connect on 1 or 2 of these big plays if they want to find themselves back in this one.
And this ball incomplete on third down.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
McLaughlin's kick is good. And the Buccaneers are able to put up 3 and cut into the lead.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit that they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drop. Throwing now is Rattler. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
I'm not sure if it's this big lead or if it's just this second half pressure getting to him, but that's just a careless throw by the quarterback. And don't let this lead fool you. Throws like that can change this game in an instant. And this defense knows they gave him one and they let him off the hook.
Open man down the field. It's Olave. Catch up to him. He will score. 73 yards. Touchdown, New Orleans. Groupie now on for the extra point. He's got it. The Saints will extend this third quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now, this is going to be returned from deep in the end zone. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
At their own 20-yard line.
On first down is Mayfield. And this one is pulled in. What a grab. They go play action with Mayfield. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan. And then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man. And it's exactly what they did here. And there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
15-yard pickup there. It's a first down for Tampa Bay. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the... A second down throw for Mayfield. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They'll spread the formation here. See what the call is on 3rd and inches. Throw out wide to Godwin. And that is not going to work out as planned. Maybe a tough spot to try to run a play like that. Either way, it's blown up back behind the line of scrimmage. They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll go. Mayfield to the goal line and in. Brevin Jordan. Touchdown Buccaneers. On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. He's got it. And the Buccaneers are able to cut into the deficit. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Shaheed now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. On first down, they'll start out with Kamara. Has an opening, past the 40. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the fourth quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
On first down, they'll stay with Kamara on the ground. And this time, they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's second down.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
And they'll take this down inside the 35.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back. This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
They'll work the middle here with Kamara. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. He's going to lose a yard. This defense in desperate need of a stop, and here comes third down. To throw, it's Rattler. He's got it at about the 8.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead, so really nice job here late. We're going to see if they can put this one out of reach.
Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Jamel Dean. Inside the 30. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. McLaughlin now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bucs are back within 6. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Shaheed now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And the good kick pays off. He'll only be able to take this past the 10-yard line. Shaheed in motion. Now Rattler gonna throw. That'll be taken in by Connor. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That's good for a 6. First down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
It'll be a run out of the gun with Kamara. He's able to get away from one man, but those reinforcements, they got there quick. Take him down behind the line.
You have to wonder if next time, does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play? It was clear before the ball was snapped. This was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
His pass taken in by Shaheed. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
On the give, this is Connor. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Here's Rattler. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Mayfield to throw it here on first down. He'll air one out for Palmer. And that one is caught. And he will take this one in. 79 yards. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. It's up and through. And the Buccaneers will cut it to a 2-point lead. So the lead is down to just 2 now in the fourth quarter as they kick it off. Shaheed now to return it. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Here's Kamara. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
On the handoff, it's Connor. They'll only be able to get the 47-yard line. He'll drop to throw. Here's a screen coming for Kamara. They were not fooled on defense. Saw the screen from the start. It'll be a loss of yardage on the play.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. That's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
3rd and long. They'll drop to throw. Shaheed with the catch. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down. The Saints lining up in punt formation as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. It's a decent return. Gets some of that yardage back before he's forced out of bounds. They'll come up for 1st and 10. To throw is Mayfield. Now a screen set up for Vaughn. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
To the left side, to Godwin. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
On 2nd down, Baker. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments in the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield.
Really nice job here, not only avoiding the rush on 3rd down, but quickly finding that crease, get downfield, and he's able to pick up the 1st down.
Final minute, 1 timeout remaining, and it's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mayfield. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Here's 1st down. Now Mayfield. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Back to the air, it's Mayfield. There's that man again, another catch.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Here's Vaughn. Now, timeout called. Let's see, you're looking at a long field goal try from here. This might be one final heave to the end zone. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. So we get to a pressure kick, and here's Chase McLaughlin. This to win the game. That's long enough, and it's good! On target from long range. So a win here for the visiting Bucs. This one went all the way down to the wire. The late field goal with zeros on the clock seals the deal. As they come from behind, it may feel like they stole this one. They get the victory on the game's final play. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.